Hello and welcome to today's show, No Formula, with me, Fred Love. We have a very interesting topic for you today, and it's something that concerns you, it concerns me, and it concerns everybody within our society. Recently, it's been very rampant and it's been normal tuning into your television or going on the socials and finding someone is missing. We are in hard times. People have associated it to the political era. Others are saying that it is due to the influx of foreign citizens in our country. Whatever that it is, we need to take our security very seriously. Today, we have it on a discussion or on the table of discussion, why too many missing persons on our socials and in our news recently. What are some of the things that we have to do to ensure our security? The security of our children, the security of our brothers and sisters, the security of our parents, uncles, and whoever is involved. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Mineral water up in the Poncio. Shashamali says so.
So, like I was saying before, the news of missing children, the news of missing persons used to be very rampant. But then, some time ago, we heard, and it was the news of the day. When you tune in your TV or you go to the socials, you hear of the missing girls. In fact, but recently, the news is popping up again. Anytime you go on your socials, you hear or you see a missing person, a missing child, a missing boy, a missing man, a missing auntie, and it's becoming way too much. It is becoming way too much. And the question that we are asking is, what is happening in Ghana? What is happening in Ghana? Why are people getting missing? Why are people going missing? And you'll be namho and it's becoming way too much, especially with the kids of school-going age. You would hear people who go to the mall and go and have fun, they wouldn't return home. The next time you hear somebody went to school and a child did not return home. An auntie went to the market and she hasn't come home since last month, and the family is still looking for the person. What is really happening in Ghana? Throughout all the 16 regions, people are going missing. What is happening? Ghana Police Service, I greet you. IGP Dampare, I greet you. People are going missing in this country, and we don't know their whereabouts. The question we are asking is, where are the missing persons? On Caribbean, Takrade missing girls. The whole country went haywire looking for these girls. Azibachin yaso yehuan waha wodam Nigeria. Also yehuan waha. Finally, we even had, updates from credible institutions saying, oh, they've been found. Till date, I don't even think that the families of those that were involved has come to the terms and accepted the fact that we have completely lost those girls. What is happening? CCR, Eboso UTV, somebody is missing. Eboko socials, Obiayo, Moframareyo, boys are getting missing, girls, little kids, even parents. Yeah, and now yes, we will take care of us. They are also getting missing, and we don't know. Some people go to the market, they don't come back. Others they go to the farm. We hear of them no more. So the question we are asking, and I'm still asking, if somebody has the answers to the question I'm asking, the person should tell us what is happening in Ghana. I just don't want to send my mind to some of the comments or the commentary other people are insinuating that whenever we are in a political era or political season like this, then it is normal to hear of such news. Dabio, we are not agreeing to this. It can't be happening in Ghana, in this era, in this dispensation. It cannot be happening. It cannot be happening. Why? What is wrong? Is it from our borders? Is it coming from our borders? Is it coming from our communities? On Cheribia, and then we heard that if you see something, say something was launched. What is the impact of that thing that was launched? Operation see something, say something. No, we don't even hear of it anymore. Those institutions involved that are supposed to, publish these things to make the community engagement, for the community to be aware. Why are we not sensitizing our people that when they see something, they have to say something? Why have we stopped? Dentin away Jay. And ende eboshe was obiayo. Azibachi obiayo. What is happening? If we don't find solution to this, the next time it may be you. And it may also be from my background. No, we can't wait and just look aloof for things to go haywire before we start to rant. It is becoming way too much. And it's going. And it seems we are not even giving it the publicity it needs. Because I've seen way too many. I've seen way too many. As I sit here, if I log on my socials, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The last one I heard of was a child who went to the mall and then tested the sister or something that they have caught me or they are taking me away. How are our security systems protecting us? Are our rights, hail apps, are they tracked? So before any of the hail apps are, then you're tracked there, asumesi or food damazi. Sometimes we don't even know that, say, Efa, Uber, Yango, Bolt, Naza, you can even share your ride to somebody you trust, so that at every point in time, somebody can trace that, oh, at this particular point in time, in the mesumesi or waha, the person was here. As at 6:15, he had taken maybe a ride from this point to that point. He shared a location. Sometimes our children go, today everybody has a smartphone. Obia was smartphone. Sometimes as little as 8 years, they are having smartphones. But do we educate our children for them to know that the phone or the mobile phones that they are having, the Androids and the iOS that are in their hands, are also a form of security? They are tools for their security. Do we educate them to that extent? Into a friend or school. Say on your parents in the moment the child gets to school, you have to share your location to your parents that I have reached school, I have closed, I'm coming, I'm on my way. For lack of data and the obia on them, please you check and tell me in the comment section. As you sit right here, you have switched off your location. So should something happen right now, we can't even trace you, Mobwa. Please check for me and tell me in the comment section. You have switched off your location. So as we are here, if something should happen, somebody may not know, even if they had my number to track, that let us track that at this particular point in time, where was he? We would not know because location nanka sampo yeduman. What are we doing? Let us also take our own security into our own hands. And the Moframan, they are wild. They like to go places. But they all have smartphones. At every point, let us institute something in our family. Let it become a norm. So that when a child leaves the house, Morocco market, or I'm going to the mall, okay, make sure your location is on at every point in time. At every 1 hour, call me, let me know where you are. Into 1 hour, friend, Mommy, I'm still at the mall. Daddy, I'm still at the mall. Okay, it is 6:30. By 8 o'clock, I'm expecting you. 7:30, call and let me know your whereabouts. 7:30, then a friend was an or you simply share the location. Do we do this? Do we tell our children to do this? Do we tell our brothers and sisters to do this? If no, then we are not doing enough. The smartphones in our hands is not only for WhatsApp, Facebook, and all other things. Security, because we are losing so many important people. Who knows what these children could have become Should we lose them today? We have lost a great future. Till date, Takrade missing girls, yehuan. And now it is concluded that they are dead. As to whether, because family no krampo men care one year, but they didn't even accept because they said they didn't see it, the DNA test, blah blah blah, on phone kogu. But we don't want things like that to repeat in this country. Look at the way it threw the whole country into a mess. Na BBR and Kodo. Productive time. We were looking out for our girls. I remember I shared it on my socials. Look out for our girls. Look out for our girls. Look out for our girls. We lived in fear, especially those of us that were in Takrat. We lived in fear. And wasn't start to be and ebe to be Accra, ebe to be Kumasi, Koforidia, Konongo, Seshibekwai, Cape Coast. Ninyina. What is happening in this country? And what can we do to stop all these things? People are alluding that there are too many foreigners in the country. Ghana Immigration Service, are our borders safe? Do we have a track record of the people that enter and the people that leave our borders? Do we have it? Please, so many obey ya, oyami now. Let us all unite and fight for one common cause. Today, it is my niece. Tomorrow, it may be your nephew. Today, it is my friend. Tomorrow, it may be your mother. So please, I'm not too happy. I'm not too happy about this. I'm not too happy. People are going missing every now and then. Now, it is even scary for you to come out from your own comfort. There you to kwana humachi bimpo na wabo 5 o'clock mpo anesro. Ghana used to be a free country, and I believe that Ghana is still a free country. Our parents, our forefathers fought for Ghana for us. Is that not what the red in our Ghana flag symbolizes? The blood that was shed for our freedom today. Why is Ghana not free? Why are people still living in fear? It is becoming way too much. It is becoming way too much. So please, let us all take our security very importantly. You make sure the insecurity no here. Sometimes when you are walking on a lonely road, you look on your shoulders and you know whether people are following you. You double your steps. And you don't have to go out alone in too much of lonely places. In fact, and the baby abokobiano leave a trace. I'm going to the market. I'm going to school. Sometimes we live in a neighborhood, in the same house. We live without even informing our neighbors that, oh, I'm going to buy something from town and come. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm going to church. I will come back. It's an all-night program. You see me in the morning. We don't leave information. The person leaves and doesn't tell you anything. And by the time you realize, they say the person is missing. And you can't even trace the last time you saw the person. Please, let us look out for each other. Let us look out for each other. In the community, let us know people who just take stroll up and down on them. You don't know who the person is. You can't trace him from the community. You can't identify that the person stays in this particular house. But you find the person in the locality every now and then. Please, let's ask questions. If you see something, say something. I believe this was one of the reasons why it was brought. So let us look out for each other so that we can prevent some of these things. It is becoming way too much. Way, way, way too much. Anytime I go to the socials and I see it, my heart beats for the wrong reasons. Please, I'm not too happy today. Today you see me alone sitting here ranting. My co-host is not lost. She's not missing. She's right here. She's right here in the studio. She's right here in the studio. But the way I'm ball up and I'm ped mama but I'm back kamasem no. Na me so ono ntina no nhwem. Okay, so please let us do well to prevent some of these things. Let us educate our children. For personal safety, on what it means to be abreast with personal safety. We don't advise our children. So anybody can just call them, oh, there is toffee, come for it. Then the child will go for the toffee. I was very proud when I went to a neighbor's compound. I don't frequent the place, so the young girl didn't know me. And I said, hey, how are you? He said, no, I don't talk to strangers. I said, really? Where is your father? He said, I don't know you. You see, in our locality, we may say that, oh, Afro-Nombaze, but it is good because she hasn't set eyes on me and I can't give her something for her to accept. That is the right thing to do. That is the right thing to do. Sometimes you get on the trotro very early morning going to work and you see children as young as 7, 8 years old riding alone in the trotro. Nankotin not in a trotro. Maybe from Kaswa to Wager or from Kaswa to Dansuman, going to school. And you ask yourself, are we safe in this country? You see, if we cannot secure them, then please let us find schools around where we can take them to school every morning and go and pick them if they need be. Right? The economy is hard. Not all of us can buy vehicles to go and drop our children to and from school. So definitely the trotros must come in. But that is not when a child of 7 years, of 8 years, should ride alone from Kaswa to Dansuman for school, all in the name of Orko School Aba. From Kojo Krom to Market Circle. From UCC to town, to Abra. 7-year-old. Even the taxi drivers that pick our children to school, do we really know them? Do we know them? Yeah, some background checks, and do we know the kind of people that are picking our children to and from school? In fact, I'm not too happy. I'm not too happy. We have to establish a family safety protocol. Like I was saying, you don't talk to strangers. And then when you hear the doorbell, you see parents will be sitting down and the children will be hurrying up to go and answer the doorbell. How dare you? Just because we haven't instituted some of these measures. If you are in the house with your mom, with your dad, with your uncles, with your senior sisters, please, today children are on social media, so I know that you are listening to me. Please, Uncle Fred is advising you. When you hear the doorbell, tell Auntie Akos to go and open the door. Say, Auntie, somebody is knocking at the door. Say, Daddy, I think somebody is at the door. Let your daddy go and check. Do not rush to go and open the door and check who is at the door. You are not safe. It could be anybody. And sometimes parents will be in their inner chambers and children will be at the hall. Then the doorbell will ring. Bang, bang. Then the child, 6 years, 7 years, hurriedly goes and opens the door. No. Let us ensure that we have established our family safety protocols. You are not supposed to talk to strangers. When a stranger comes to the house, the moment somebody you don't know comes to the house, even if you are sitting at the hall, you excuse your parents. You go inside until you are called. Let us begin to institute some of these things. See, times have changed. Until those days, na compound. Then so some people may even be calling your daughters, hey, my wife, my husband. No, things have changed. We are talking about missing children. But tomorrow it may be rape. It may be defilement. So let us establish our own family security protocol or safety protocols. Let us put things in place. Let us educate our children. Too wonderful. Okay? Please, it is becoming way too much. Like I was saying, we also have to secure our neighborhood. If you see something, say something. Obi anyi mobi. Say nyen nka sampo enyim da asumesi de me fie no tim. Next time you see somebody roaming about, left, right, without any probable cause. Sometimes we are too aloof and we are not security conscious to the extent that sometimes obino call or yempo on phone. When our people go outside and they come, they tell us that those in Berwafuna Watin to Europe, Germany, they are more than security personnel. They call them Abroa mafias. The moment they see you hovering around, left, right, now after security on you, they are security conscious because they are watchdogs for their neighborhood. One work or retirement now what's in a few, they are the watchdogs whilst the people are out being productive at work. Let us inculcate the same thing. And I lift. Our girls, please, if you don't have a car, you can remove those heels. Pick trot. Pick trot. Lift. Car biya ebo huwatinum. Sometimes the car doesn't even have a number plate. I wonder how many of us even hop into lifts and are able to even identify the car model and the number. Well, our boyfriend the car the car model. Our boyfriend the car. You don't even know the car your boyfriend drives. Whether it's a Hyundai Sonata, whether it's a Hyundai Honda Civic, whether it's Toyota Corolla, whether it's car is a car. Muhianda and the car no red. Us in the car no be or red, and that's it. You don't even know. Na number na color the number. How would you even know the number if you don't? You don't even know the car your boyfriend drives. So you see a car and you hop in it, or you one more left. The color of the car, enyim. Car nankasa brand, enyim. Number plate impose a mamon call. Color mpo na number plate. So it means we don't value we don't take our security issues. We don't take it seriously. Same, the last car that you took, the last lift that you hopped in, what was the brand of the car? Car no model, no yabazi. Or a Toyota Corolla. I ye no pose minim de. Into I'll catch them a Toyota Corolla or a Ash. No number a day. A B C D E F Y Z. No mu there a security conscious. Drive an or more left in ampo, nipa no more left in ampo. Make that describe numpa ehun. You don't even take into cognizance the people we meet. As somebody flashes you, you see somebody walking up and down. Then they ask you, what is the color of the person? What's the color of the shirt of the man who just passed by? And surprisingly, we don't watch or we don't look. So please, maybe we haven't taken it seriously. But from hence, I'm also going to be alert. So that I can describe. Say bibi nyimpo so suspect na ye too glare what's in the ease or na papa bi twetwam wa ha na besia ba bi twetwam wa ha, and those kids were here. It was just after a few minutes that we realized that the child was no longer here. So that person may be a suspect. Let us describe the person. Ataroshe, nobody knows. We can't even remember the shirt, the stature, the hairstyle. We don't even know. We can't even tell. Inquisitive, kakra. Let us be inquisitive. Okay, let us watch. Let us be on the lookout. When we see strangers, let us look at it well. Let us look at them well, so that we can describe them. Their hair color, their hair shape, style, their facial, whether the facial is broad, pointed nose or broad nose, with a kind of lip, chin. Chin. You see? Please. I'm very passionate about this. I'm growing so too much. Too much. So please. And let us use the technology that is available. Let us use it. Our own mobile phone can be a very good tool in our hands. It's not only about, taking videos, taking pictures and posting them on social media. Sometimes you should be very inquisitive. You are at a place, you see that somebody is walking up and down. Your security minds, your security consciousness should tell you that, if you know that you can't describe the person really into detail, you just steal a shot of the person. You have proof. You understand? Let us do it. Let us be our own CIDs. The police cannot do it all. What is the ratio of Ghanaian citizens to the police, or the police to Ghanaian citizens? Or today the ratio of nurses and doctors to patients? Vast. Vast. I don't know the exact number, but me are sure about 100 is to 1. And now 200 is to 1. And now even maybe 1,000 is to 1. So obviously, they are not enough. What can we also do? What can we also do? Education. So I want you to also be conscious. Be very security conscious. So that we can, and we should update records and identification. We should have an updated version of our records and identification. Sometimes, in Ghana card Nazi, I don't know how we can modify the system, because in Ghana, our estate system is not very, on the regular. So anything can happen. Ebia, and then me Ghana card na metina Madina, metu, makatina teshi in the next month. In the following month, I'm there. Do we have a system in place that can track such movements? Do we have a system in place that can track such movements? But it's very important. It's very important. Even your car number plate, when it is scanned, they will tell you, the police will intentionally ask you, is your current address your current address? Baby ATCC on our document that. Where are you coming from? Instantly, they know you are not from this town. By even looking at your number plate, when they scan it, your address is there. And driver's license, they collect all these data. Can't we have a system where we can do some of these things? Police no the license now. On yes can continue no dodgy. Although too much swipe license no bibim. No too more read where the car is registered, where the person is coming from. If the distance is too much, although too busy there, hey, what did you come to do here? What business brought you here? It is not wrong. I'll say police need to me bisa say your car is registered in Tamale. You are a resident in Tamale. And police swipes your card and sees that you are in Winneba. The person is supposed to ask you, what brought you here? What I say, it's not wrong for the person to ask. He is being security conscious, or don't so that even if you were kidnapped and you couldn't find your way and you have come to Winneba, then they can help you to get back to your location. So let us take our security very, very seriously. In fact, it's a serious matter. It's a very, very serious matter. And then we need also to advocate. We have to advocate for policy changes. There are certain things that should be in place. Etasa, certain things must be in place. Young parliamentarians, take it serious. Me assure that Katakradi girls issue by now, the things, the surveillance and the systems that have been put in place, we will not be able to, experience or, there about social media and about news. EIO. Please. But first of all, and the last of it all, your security is in your own hands first. Because by the time you call the security, you call Ghana police, you call Ghana fire, you call Ghana ambulance. By the time you do so, you have to be in charge of your security. I learned the last lady that was kidnapped at the mall. Or to me, you're sending a sister text message or something that they have caught me and they are taking me away or something. Atasa, were we able to track the person's phone? Do we have such systems in place? I catch especially that when they are going out, they should turn on their location. And they should be sharing their location as and when. Can we trace the last time that the person's phone went missing, went off? So that we could see that, okay, this was the last point where the person reached and we couldn't hear of the person again. It helps a lot in the search. We are here to educate ourselves. Please, let us be on the lookout. Let us be on the lookout, please. Ever since that Takrade missing girls incidents, I've wished that we would never get to that extent where we would be coming on social media. We would switch our televisions, and the news that would be there would be people are getting missing again, lost in the wilderness. I don't know. Abazina was I one as to whether they are living. Young come and able to phone one, but it's a security matter. And we have to know all these things so that in the investigation of the police, we can also assist them. Our children go out without us taking recognize of the shirt or the dressing. Current pictures. The last time we have smartphones in our hands, but the last time we took a photograph of our own children, our own sisters. The last time I took a picture, I don't even have a picture of myself. From today, I've repented. In fact, right from here, I'm taking a picture. I'm not getting missing though. But it's very important. It's very, very important. And the social media, let us use it for good purpose. Let us share. When we hear of some of these things, let us share. Let us share. So that at least we all contribute our quota in finding our girls. When they see here, maybe cry akofum. Maybe akofum. And you're fine. In fact, I'm not too happy. I'm just hoping that the next time I come and update you, we would have found all those people and they would have reunited with their families in a very delightful manner. That is all what we are praying for, and that is my wish. So let us all look out. I don't have all their lists, and I don't want to be partial to the rest of the people. They are on the socials. Let us look out for them. Let us contribute. Let us help the police service so that we can find all these people. Now, you are security conscious in our communities, in our neighborhood. Let us be our own neighbor watchdogs and be sniffing and be looking out. Let us say it. Let us voice it out. So that together we can live in peace and harmony. Elections no urban. Ya pe asumdre ni bastart efiendo. And when some of these things starts premiering another or start there or before the elections now. All my elections now because so all tensed. So we are not agreeing. And I know the politicians will not agree that this is coming from them. So those of you who are saying election year be the man or election year be the man or this time you train my election year be them. We will not agree. So let us open our eyes. Let us open. Let us be on the lookout so that we can reunite all those that are missing. When I want to swear, then I will go baby, so I won't cry no more from man. Please, you hear of these people missing, and you are still leaving the house. You will not tell your parents where you are going. Somebody has tested you on Facebook, on Instagram, on X, on whatever it is, and you are meeting the person. You are not telling anybody about it. What you are doing, it is good. It is good. Look at me and go. You've been chatting on social media. We share in friends 250. No mutual friend. No location. No number. No nothing. You are chatting on Facebook. You say, oh, meet me here. I'm at Medina. Meet me at Kaswa. You are going. Go. Shemenim. and go. The next time, your picture will be here, and I will be doing a missing person. Now, they call. Then, Denta. Okay. So please. All right. So this is no formula, and then can be in your formula because but this is still no formula. And it comes on your ways on the One King Multimedia, on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, baby, on all the socials. That is One King Multimedia. Subscribe. And this is the One Formula Show. We try as much as possible to come your way with updates, interesting one, entertainment, educated ones like what I've just had with you. This is educational. This is what we call public sensitization. Number of public sensitization. I'm sensitizing you so that you will be very much aware, so that you will stay alert. When you are the home, so that you will not have missing people in your community. When you even see two people posing as boyfriend or girlfriend, and you think that the equation is not balancing, please stop them and ask them, Madam, Bibi, are you okay? But I don't want bro. But the way I'm not catching this for your own security. So the way I'm not why they're to change, he say be our kidnap won't. Now she need facial, she need demeanor. Sometimes somebody will be walking with someone. Able to pain on your afro baby no na measure friend demeanor. Ask. Is everything okay? At na trot room. And would afro baby tell them why you stiff. Onto me nkasa, onto me nye bibia. Engage the person. I nearly brought the show to an end. Why my master start to fire Nibium? Okay, so this has been the No Formula Show, and this has been your host, your co-host. My host is absent. He's my producer today. Sika, producer, big shout out to you. Big shout out to you. And the Martin will go casino. And I'm doing it with you, though you are not seated, but I'm doing this with you. So until you hear from us again, there is no formula. Please take good care of yourself and be my audience next time. Bye.